Even after Joe Namath and the Jets had upset the Colts in Super Bowl III, there was still a feeling that that was fluky and the AFL was still the inferior league.
There was this sense that the leagues weren't really equal, but it was just this Jets win, you know?
So going into Super Bowl IV, the Vikings were huge favorites, 2-touchdown favorites.
We were very aware that this would be the last true NFL, AFL game, and we would be able to make it 2-2.
Some of these former players, it's so important for them because they had to prove all the time that they could compete for the big league, the NFL. I thought, I don't care what kind of game I have as long as we win.
For those guys who'd been around for the entire decade of the AFL, they had been hearing Mickey Mouse stuff and dismissals and things like that for all of their professional football career. You knew Hank remembered that. You knew Len Dawson and those other veterans remembered that. And this was their last chance at redemption.
Well, the Minnesota Vikings, they were a very good football team. An outstanding defensive front four particularly. But we were not in awe of them.
If we put things together, we'll kill these guys.
Look for 65 toss power trap. What does it look like? Hey, tell them 65 toss power trap. That might pop wide open, rats.
They just felt that this is going to be a pushover. But they forgot to tell us.
Running play coming to Garrett on a trap. Touchdown! Garrett scores from the 5.
Was that there, rats? Nice going, baby.
With 5:34 remaining here before the half, Garrett took it in.
A 16-0 lead with the defense that we had against the Minnesota Vikings offense. There was no doubt in our mind.
Multiple reports from that Super Bowl IV game is that when the Vikings went in to halftime, trailing 16-0. Bud Grant did not spend a lot of time on the chalkboard, did not spend a lot of time talking about what are we doing that's not working. He told his team to just play harder. Contrasting that with Hank and the layered sense of strategic and tactical plans he had to attack the Vikings, it was like night and day.
That's it, boys. That's it, rats. That's it, boys.
And here he was in his moment in the sun.
They didn't know where Mike was.
On a national stage.
Didn't know where he was.
In the final game of the AFL's history.
Coach pumped it in there, boys.
Completely out-coaching the Lombardi disciple on the other side of the field. And you could tell he was enjoying that.
I told you they'd make me the chair. Yes, sir, boys.